It is easy to feel boxed in by other people's expectations. Maybe it's a teacher telling you that you're not good at math. Maybe it's a boss who says you're not ready for that promotion. And those words can stick. And if you believe them, they can become a ceiling over your potential. Bruce Lee knew that ceiling very well. And people told him he was too small, too foreign, too unconventional. And he could have stayed inside the limits others set for him. But instead, he broke through them. And the world is still feeling the impact today. Bruce Lee, the father of MMA, was not only a martial artist or actor, he was a revolutionary thinker who refused to be defined by stereotypes, traditions, or even his own past. From Hong Kong street fights to Hollywood rejection to becoming a global icon, his journey shows how self-belief and adaptability can break any barrier. Watch and discover how Bruce Lee's story can help you break your own limits and untap your potential. Welcome to Untapping Your Potential, where we will share with you motivational stories, motivational figures, comeback stories, and public speaking tips that will keep you growing and inspire you to take action. Bruce Lee was born Li Junfan on November 27, 1940, in San Francisco's Chinatown. He was the fourth of 5 children. His father, Li Ho-chuan, was a well-known Cantonese opera actor, and his mother, Grace Ho, came from a wealthy family. 3 months after his birth, the family returned to Hong Kong. Although they lived in comfort, the neighborhood became dangerous after a large number of refugees arrived from mainland China. Gang rivalries and street violence became common. As a boy, Bruce often got into fights. His parents, concerned for his safety, introduced him to martial arts, and his first lesson in Wu Tai Chi came from his father. Later, as a teenager, he began studying Wing Chun under the famous Ip Man. Even in Ip Man school, Bruce faced obstacles. Some students refused to train with him because his mother's family was partly of European descent. But Bruce ignored the prejudice and continued to train with full dedication. He learned an important lesson. Skill and discipline matter more than heritage or tradition. And despite his growing skill, Bruce's temper often got him into trouble. After severely beating the son of a feared gang leader and later become involved in another street fight in 1959, his parents made a difficult decision. They would send him to the United States for his own safety. In April 1959, Bruce arrived in Seattle. He stayed with some family friends, worked as a waiter for Ruby Chow, and completed high school at Edison Technical School. At the same time, he began teaching his own variation of Wing Chun at the Li Junfan Kung Fu Institute. In 1961, Bruce Lee enrolled at the University of Washington. He majored in drama and also studied philosophy. It was here he met Linda Emery. They married in 1964 and later had 2 children, Brandon and Shannon. That same year, Bruce moved to Oakland. He opened a second martial arts school with James Yim Lee. At the Long Beach International Karate Championship, Bruce stunned the audience with his 1-inch punch and 2-finger push-ups. This performance led to an audition with producer William Dozier to cast him as Kato in The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet aired for only 1 season, but it gave Bruce visibility in Hollywood. He also appeared in crossover episodes of Batman and began teaching martial arts to celebrities like Steve McQueen, James Coburn, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Around this time, Bruce developed an idea for a televised show called The Warrior. The series will follow a Shaolin monk traveling through the American Old West. The character would face prejudice and injustice and use martial arts and wisdom to solve problems. Warner Brothers liked the concept but refused to cast Bruce in the lead role. They claimed American audience were not ready for an Asian lead actor in prime time. The idea was reworked into a new series called Kung Fu, with the lead role going to David Carradine, who was not Asian and had no martial arts background. This was deep personal and professional disappointment. Bruce had given Hollywood a unique and authentic story. Now he would watch someone else bring it to life. Yet he did not allow this to end his career. Instead, he made a choice. If Hollywood would not give him a starring role, he would find another way. If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. Bruce Lee. Bruce returned to Hong Kong, and to his surprise, he discovered he was already famous. The Green Hornet had been a big hit, known locally as the Kato Show. He signed The Golden Harvest and starred in The Big Boss in 1971 and The Fist of Fury in 1972. Both became major box office successes across Asia. With his growing popularity, Bruce negotiated creative control for his next project, Way of the Dragon. And in this film, he not only starred but also wrote and directed. The final fight scene in the Roman Colosseum against Chuck Norris became legendary. In 1972, Bruce began work on Game of Death. Production was interrupted when Warner Brothers offered him the lead role in a new project. But this time it was different. They wanted him to star in a major co-production between Hollywood and Hong Kong. The movie would become called Enter the Dragon. Bruce accepted. The film promised to bring martial arts into mainstream Western cinema like never before. But tragedy struck. On July 20th, 1973, Bruce Lee died in Hong Kong. He was only 32 years old. The cause was cerebral edema, possibly triggered by a reaction of pain medication. He never saw the release of Enter the Dragon. The film premiered 6 days after his death and became a global phenomenon. It earned hundreds of times its production budget and introduced millions of people to martial arts. The aftermath of his death sent shockwaves through both the film and martial arts world. Fans mourned the loss of a man they saw not only as an action hero, but as a cultural pioneer. In the years that followed, Bruce's image appeared on posters, murals, and magazine covers around the globe. Hollywood studios and Asian filmmakers rushed to produce film inspired by him, creating an entire genre sometimes called Bruceploitation. None could truly capture his spirit or skill. His family carried his legacy forward. Linda Lee Caldwell worked to protect his image and share his philosophy through books and interviews. His children, Brandon and Shannon, would both go on to act and preserve his teaching. Martial arts schools around the world began to incorporate his idea of Jeet Kune Do, the way of intercepting fists. His philosophy that martial arts should be adaptable, practical, and free of rigid traditions inspired not just fighters, but people in all walks of life. Today, Bruce Lee is remembered as more than a martial artist or actor. He is seen as a visionary who challenged stereotypes, broke down cultural barriers, and encouraged people to live without limits. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee. This story should remind you that refusing to be limited by others, by traditions, or by fear can transform your life. Bruce Lee's life was a masterclass in adaptability, discipline, and self-control. Here are 3 lessons that you can apply. Number 1, embrace flexibility. Number 2, master one thing. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee. And number 3, respond. Don't react. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Bruce Lee. Thanks for watching this video. How would you like to hear more motivational stories consistently? Do me a favor and support the channel by sharing and commenting below. And please make sure to like and hit that subscribe button to get the latest update. Soon, you will be on your way to feeling inspired.